Yo guys, welcome back to the vlog. My name is George Hurst, aka Point Focus. If you found me on Instagram, yeah, this is me. I'm the living being of Point Focus. But today I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. What's going on? What's up? If you don't know, COVID-19 is still at large in America. In Ohio, it's the rates are going up and down a little bit, but we're looking at May 1st for opening up a lot of stuff again. So I'm excited for that. So it seems like we're on the downhill of this thing. So I'm a little bit excited for that. I won't lie to you guys, it's not been easy, especially creating wise. Like, I'm a portrait photographer. I can't really shoot or do anything with anybody else because of the 6 feet rule and the fact that I do want to protect other people, especially the people who are at risk. So I'm doing my job and keeping everyone safe. But yeah, no, it's definitely not been easy. Social circles are harder to maintain due to the fact that you can't see anybody. Sorry, switching hands because vlogging with one arm. Yeah, I've retaken this so many times, I don't even care. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've retaken this video so many times because I had to get hyped to do it, you know what I mean? Like, vlogging isn't necessarily that comfortable, but once you get hyped, once you get energized, and once you get into it, you're feeling good, you're doing it, it's the act of doing. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys today about anyway. So guys, the act of doing, and what I mean by that is getting up and actually just doing it. And I know it's tough when you're a portrait photographer, you don't have a model to shoot, so you're a little discouraged because that's primarily what you shoot. But don't lock yourself into this little box of you only shooting portrait, because a photographer that's great knows how to shoot all of it. They know how to do product, they know how to do landscapes, they know how to do portrait. They like have all these avenues covered because they're great. And for so long, I was just trapped in this little box of just only being a portrait photographer. So while I was out this past week, I decided to shoot some landscapes. I don't know if they're good. I mean, you guys can tell me, but I like them, and now there's a starting point for me. There's only up from there because I decided to do. And when you decide to do something you're not necessarily geared towards, you learn so much more. Like, I learned color grading better because I decided to go take landscape photos. Just something to think about. All right, guys. If you're anything like me, you probably have hard drives at home that you haven't touched in years because you've been shooting for so long, and you're like, they're probably like garbage photos, so I'm not gonna look back at them. But I encourage you to look back at them because most of those photos aren't bad. You were probably just a bad editor at the time. And I know that's hard to like understand, but like, think about it. You've gotten better at editing. I've gotten better at editing. And looking back at the photos that I used to take, like, they weren't bad photos. I didn't know what to do with them. And on top of that, while you're looking at those old photos, look on what story you can piece together from those photos. If you have a landscape here and you have some water falling over there and you have a portrait or a subject in one of them, work on piecing those together, because we are photographers or videographers, and storytelling is a huge piece of what we do. If we look at an image and it's just a nice image, like, it's cool, I think that's great, but if you could tell a story through like a couple of photos, I think that's a lot more impressionable. I don't know, you tell me. Ooh, I'm an Eagle Scout and I'm still not a huge fan of hiking. I know, go figure. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about branding. So right now we're in the perfect time to rebrand yourself. Nobody's really posting, nobody's really checking social media for content creators because it's really hard to create content when you can't really work or collab with anybody. But if you don't know what brand is, take Nike for example. Nike's all about just doing an athleticism. And you probably thought those things before I even said what Nike's really about. You probably already thought that for yourself. When you see the swoosh, that's what you assume Nike's about. The same thing goes for when you're talking about your photos and your videography. When somebody looks at those things that are on your Instagram, on your Twitter, they're associating with you with a brand, a certain style. And that's what they're paying for when they come to you. People reach out to you because they see what your brand's about. But if you don't align your brand with who you are as a person, it'll never work. And so I know that's a tough thing and kind of a hard pill to swallow, especially if you're a new creator and you don't have a lot of work up. It's hard to like take down old work, especially when you don't have new work to replace it. But
my advice for you guys, which is what I'm preaching to myself really, is to associate your brand with what you value now, because you'll see more gain long term than short term. And it really sucks because I have work up right now that I'm about to take down. Probably after I go live with this video, I'm probably gonna take it down. You're probably gonna see a lot of photos that were there beforehand but aren't there now. And it sucks because it's a piece of who you are. It's like where you started, and kind of like it's cool to see the progression. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, because you won't get the clientele that you want because your brand doesn't align with what they want. And yeah, just man, this really sucks. Like, yeah, I after this, I'm going home and I'm like reworking my brand, and doing that is going to be better for me, my business, my relationships with other people, because when they see me, they will know what like I'm about before they even meet me. And yeah.
Last thing. So you guys see that building over there? I don't know if I ever told you guys, or you guys know, I do shoot male portraits, and I took my like first male portrait like over here somewhere. It was super cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but I mean, yeah, just so you know, I do shoot males, but most people don't ask me to shoot male portraits, but I do it. Just wanted to let you guys know.